All rise for your dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I am your host, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me as always is Hi-Fi Mike.
Proper.
And no one else who's usually here. So we have two guests today, both from the Black to the Future podcast. We have Xay De returning.
Hi.
And we have her co-host, Mikey.
Hi!
Here for the first time. Welcome to the show. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about your shows?
Oh, nice.
Where they can find you.
Go for it.
So hi everyone out there. Of course I'm Xay De, and my beautiful co-host Mikey. I also call him Mab because that's what his acronym of his name spells. So there you go. But we are the hosts of Black to the Future podcast, a podcast where we talk about, Blackness that exists as Black Americans in this country, queerness, as queer people, and then also from a feminist, womanist perspective. So we do that kind of conversation, that kind of work in that field, and you can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, all those things looking for us. So
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to this show, Xay and Mikey. Your first time. Hopefully you have some fun. So we're Debatable is a podcast where we talk about the serious, the silly, and everything in between. So we got two topics as usual. So the first one is going to be it's summertime, kind of dating when this episode comes out, but it's summertime. So 4th of July just was yesterday. Yesterday. There are people who watch the live episode.
Yesterday, as of this recording.
There you go. Those are the words I was looking for. So we're going to be doing a summertime topic, which is what is the best carnival ride? And by carnival ride, I don't mean I mean the traveling carnivals, not like a permanent ride. Like I know Buffalo has Six Flags, Darien Lake, and there's the Boomerang, and there's the Superman
Park.
Not amusement park.
You had it good right the first time.
Yes, not amusement park rides. So, Mikey, you can go first. What's your What's the best carnival ride?
The best carnival ride, hands down, has to be the Graviton. Has to be the UFO spaceship, because you're spinning and spinning and spinning, and then the centrifugal force pulls you back, and then you're floating on the back of the wall, and you're like, woo! So, yeah.
Centrifugal force is the biggest word that's ever been said on this podcast.
I got a lot of words. Just you wait.
And it's an actual legit thing, scientific thing. So you're going with I know it as the UFO. You said it was the Graviton?
Yeah, they call it the Graviton. I remember I was getting on it with my niece when she was 6 years old, because she was terrified of everything else. And then it started going, and her body pushed up against the wall, and she started crying. And I was like, just hold my hand, baby. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And she's like, ah. But yeah, the Graviton.
Say, where are you going with?
I am going to choose the boat ride that does that big U-shaped thing. That is one of my absolute favorites. And I know that claw one that spins you while simultaneously doing that big U-shape. That one's really fun too, but I've seen so many videos where the thing lets go in midair and people get sent flying across the park. And I'm just like, all right, I may not want to get on that ever again. I sincerely and adamantly, genuinely love the boat ride. You have to sit at the edge and just feel the suspense of oh my God, I'm going to die every second. It's so fun.
I'm getting nauseous just thinking about all this.
I do like the centrifugal force one that Matt was just talking about, though, the spinning. I love that too.
Keith, I was going to tell the joke, but you already kind of said it. So
no, I was going to tell the joke.
Yeah, I know. Best carnival ride. Does Rihanna count? Oh, you meant carnival like a state fair, not carnival like Brazil.
Like the samba, everybody samba.
Oh my god.
Mike, what are you going with?
So I feel like this is obvious. I don't care for rides. They make me sick. As a child, yes. I couldn't do it now.
You used to run on rooftops. I don't want to hear about it.
That's not going around in circles. Ugh.
You're so high up in the air.
That's different. That is running on rooftops is different. And it wasn't a rooftop. It was a garage roof. Like, not their actual house roof. I couldn't get that high up. That being said, if I had to choose one, I'm going with the slide. You know, like the one you get in the sack and you go down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Can't be too old for that.
Yes, really.
That one, I feel like I'd be more worried about falling off of that one, just like going off the ride.
That was always fun.
The other one.
You're going, and then you get enough force, and you do jump up a little bit, and you skid. But also, like, memory wise, like, I always had a good time. Like, I remember going, with my dad would take me down it. I took my kid down it, like, when they were too little. Like, that's why it's my favorite. That's always the one thing I gotta do.
Okay. I agree with the UFO. The UFO is the best one. It's the one, pretty much the only one I'll go on. I hate the Ferris wheel. It's stupid. It sucks. That's the worst one.
Are you taking full advantage of it though?
I'm definitely afraid of heights, so that's not happening. Because the whole time I'm just thinking of get me down, get me down, get me down. Is all I'm thinking of.
So. The UFO one, I lost a pair of Wild Wild West sunglasses and $5 on it. That was the last time I went on one.
What year was that?
What year did Wild Wild West come out?
Oh my god!
You've been
that was the year with the year that Burger King had the Wild Wild West sunglasses.
Oh my god!
I had the case and everything, man, and I had $5 in that case.
That
I lost $5 and my glasses. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't know if you had a pair just laying around for some reason.
No,
that was like yesterday that happened.
That was the year they came out. That's when it happened. Because it was during the Italian festival, so it was in the Burger King parking lot as well. So it was a whole bunch of mess.
Like a lot going on there.
I can't remember other things, but you can remember.
I remember that very vividly.
Wild West.
I remember it. I love that movie. I don't care.
It's not a good movie.
Freaking Wild Wild.
We're going straight.
Wild West. I could do most of the first verse.
Yeah, it was a bad movie.
Shut your mouth.
But the Ferris wheel, every time I'm on the Ferris wheel, all I can think of, get me down as fast as possible. Because you just sit up there. There's like a 4 or 5 minute period where you're just sitting there.
Someone always moves and rocks it.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to rock it.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that when I'm in there. Nope, we're not rocking it. We're sitting still.
We're praying.
Still, waiting. Wait until we get down.
Please.
That's gonna be a no from me, as Charles would say. It's gonna be a no. I like the Ferris wheel, but I don't that rocking, all that extraneous stuff. Actually, I'm gonna say one more thing too. I'm sorry. One of the other rides that I really like is the teacup ones, are the ones that spin around and you roll it.
You gotta turn the thing in the middle. Yeah, I like that one too. The Slurpee thing, the teacup Slurpee thing.
I love when I'm not strong enough to move it the way that I want to, but if there's some guy on there who's just like, and he just makes us go super. Oh, I love that.
I used to like the musical Express. The music, they would play music really loud and it would just go in circles. They go faster. Sometimes they go backwards. And if you got a really cool guy and you were on it 10 times, he'd do it double the amount of time.
The crazy dance.
Can't do it anymore.
That was from what was that? Problem Child? You ever remember that movie? Problem
Yes.
Child 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's the crazy dance, right? That's the thing
I
that
think
he
so. Yeah.
makes go really crazy, and all the kids puke on each other. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but though I do get scared with those rides, especially now that I have kids, like them getting on it, like because the people who are operating the rides don't look
They don't
the
care.
most like the most concerned or competent on setting up those rides. And those rides are getting put together, taken apart, taken apart like overnight, like town to town.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't seem like the safest rides to be getting on, but it's no better than like amusement parks because they're operated by like 16-year-olds are operating gigantic roller coasters.
No.
This is no shock. I don't like amusement parks.
Same.
I don't like them. I don't like waiting in line. I don't like the prices. I don't like. Usually it's hot out. No.
I like it sometimes, but my philosophy is if I can see it from the E-way, if we pulling up from it like 5 miles away and I can see it off the no. So whatever the Giant Drop and the Raging Bull and all those really, really tall Cedar Point, no. If I can see it from the expressway, we're not doing it.
If I need the ride to also be quick. Like that's also why I hate the Ferris wheel because of that weight.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to be up that high, I want it to be like quick, ride done in 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like the ones that take forever and like they take forever like getting up there. I want speed, fast as possible. Get me up. Let's get this over with.
You're about. Oh, go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
I think I'm thinking back. All but one amusement park that I've ever been to has been closed down at this point.
Oh,
I think Darien Lake is the only one that's still open.
Well, this is
Fantasy
very
Island
local.
closed, yeah.
They closed, but they're reopening it as a water park.
Astro. There was one in Texas that I used to go to. Is it Astroland? I think that closed down.
okay, don't go with you to amusement parks. They close down.
They close down. They don't close down while you're there.
Class action suit.
like mid-ride, they're just like, oh, we're closed.
Yeah, mid-ride.
They just walk away.
Fantasy Island used to be cool though. It used to have like a gun, like a fake little like cowboy gun show.
Yeah, they like when you walked in, there would be like they do like the standoff thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Like a stunt show?
It was like a stunt show. They would have like a little play at like every 45 minutes after the hour, 15 minutes.
Like it was like we're there. This town isn't big enough for the both of us.
And then
like
it
the
would
one
be
would like shoot the other guy.
right in front of the gift shop. So right when there you go. It goes right in. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. They shut down though because it turned into a dump, and now it's gonna be amusement park or water park.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's fine. It had a water park part already, didn't it?
Yeah, but no one really went there. Most people went to Darien Lake.
True.
Isn't that a drag queen's name?
It is. That's why it keeps throwing me off. It's just like every time you guys say Darien Lake, I'm just like,
Is it really?
yeah.
It is.
There's a drag queen named Darien Lake.
Maybe she got it from there.
She got it right. She was looking at amusement parks and she's like, that one sounds cool.
Probably. And I'm just like sitting here, I'm just like, when you first said, I'm just like, oh, it's coming together.
It's very rocky and rolly. That's so bad. I'm sorry.
Speaking of rock and rolly,
your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1THREE like the sound the bed makes when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
okay.
the worst with the
What a segue.
segues.
That was a great segue. Give
No,
me that one.
no, it wasn't.
Rock and rolly. I
It
think that worked. It worked. It worked that time.
it was serviceable.
Was it the best one? No, but it worked. It got the job done.
Speaking of get the job done,
I thought about doing the Rays one there. I'm not. So for the second topic, we are going to do a tournament. So the way tournaments work here at T13 is they're under Travie T rules. So instead of everyone just throwing out a million ideas, we each will get a certain number of participants to put into the bracket. We randomize it and then we vote until there is one final winner. So this week's tournament is going to be what is the best Rihanna song. Because there's 4 of us, it is going to be 4 each. So we're gonna do some house cleaning and move them around. I'm gonna put them there and keep me at the top so the live thing isn't blocking them.
that's fine. I will after we do our picks. I will be the one to run the bracket.
Okay.
And
From
there.
Zay, you can go first.
The first one I'm going to choose is Sell Me Candy.
Making it, nigga.
I don't know if I know that one.
That one has so much nostalgia with me. It makes me crack every time I think of it because my brother. One of my other favorite Rihanna songs is Get It Over With. I love that song.
Organiclovin.com.
Let me see. Of course, I love Raining Men. I love that song.
Mm-hmm. Nikki.
My baby. And let me see. I think the final one I'm going to choose is I'm going to have to give it to Unfaithful. Unfaithful. Woo. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Those are my songs.
Mikey.
Me? I'm gonna go with the crowd pleaser, the first one, because everybody, if you hated or loved this song, you listened to it and it was hilarious. So the work,
They played that song at my work.
see,
to reinforce it.
Yeah.
right.
Just all the songs on the radio are work
It
things.
just says work. It's just repeating just the chorus work. That's all they did. Great out.
I'm gonna do my second song is gonna be "Numb" with Eminem. It's a fun, catchy tune. My third one, okay, and these last 2 are like her interludes, and people don't really hear these, and I think they're so good. The first one is James Joint off of Anti. I'd rather be smoking weed. Is this a kid's show? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
No. we just did a sex toy ad.
Right.
Oh yeah, you did.
We
I
sell
got no fans. I'm sorry. Pick up the phone.
we peddle dildos here, man.
And then the last one is called "Good Night Gotham," simply because of the video and just how the song is. It's really short and it's a lot of fun.
Like Gotham?
Yeah, as in Batman. Mm-hmm.
Hey, good shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna probably go look at that video and I'll be like, I've never even heard of this now. Just because of Gotham.
Does Batman make an appearance?
No, she is dressed in like full janitor trash man clothes, and she's running into a crowd of fans while the song is playing in the background. It's like only for a night, and she like jumps into all these fans, and all these fans are like clawing at her. She's like, ah! It's a great video.
They didn't even like. They should have had her as like Catwoman or something.
That would have been
cool.
awesome.
Probably for legal reasons they didn't.
Probably.
Mike.
Oh, I was looking to see if there's any actual connection to Batman other than Gotham. All right, so I'm gonna go with the obvious and go with Umbrella.
Okay,
Umbrella.
Because And I know the song, but I know the cover by All Time Low more. Let's see. Pondy Replay.
Music of the Sun.
Which should have been a #1 single, but it was #2 because people were trifling. But anyway.
Who was number one?
I don't remember, but every lead single she's had for her album went #1 except for that one, and that was her first one, and it should have to complete her perfection. God, ugh. Why do I know stuff like that? Anyway,
I'm looking it up. Let's see here.
You already did work. I have a very small pool to grab from here. Oof, I lost my entire list.
Oof.
So
the one you played earlier was "Only Girl."
cool. We're gonna go with that one. Only Girl. Oh, and Diamond, right? Diamond. Did we get that one?
Diamonds in the
Yeah, Diamond's one of hers.
I know that one. All you.
Oh, it was Mariah Carey's "We Belong Together."
Yep.
Okay, I mean, I could give Mariah. That was a great song.
Yeah, it's Mariah. So
I could have given.
she lost to another of the greatest.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
like
I know
a
it's a new
one-hit wonder.
Okay, thank God. I was so worried. I was like, who did she do?
Riri was a noob at that
Is it on me
time.
now?
It's all you, Damone.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Disturbia.
Oh, I forgot about that song. I do that one too.
Rude Boy.
Oh, I know that one too. What the hell? Where were all these when I was looking it up?
4 or 5 seconds.
I don't know that one.
That's a great one.
Even though it's a combination, but she sings the hook. So, and then for my last one, I'm gonna. There's actually still a lot of bangers that are left.
The one with DJ Khaled is. I can't remember what's the name of that song.
I don't know if you can take it.
Yeah, that song. Whatever that song is.
Wild.
Wow.
When I'm with
Wild
you, all I
Wild
get is no.
Desperado. It works in. It was Desperado.
Wild Thoughts. It's called Wild Thoughts.
Wild Thoughts.
Oh, yeah. That's another good one. I'm stuck between Take a Bow and you know what? I'm gonna go with Take a Bow. I was stuck between a couple.
That's the one I was writing, so you're good.
What was the other one you were thinking of?
Bitch Better Have My Money.
All right. Are we locked in? Anyone want to make any changes to their picks?
No, I love my choices.
All right. Every day we shuffle in. All right, Damone. I'm gonna make another quick change here. You're gonna be on the bottom.
Okay. So it's going to be so the way the voting will work, we'll go bottom or top, bottom up, like through the rounds. So Unfaithful versus Umbrella. Xay.
I'm gonna choose Unfaithful, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for that, but I'm choosing Unfaithful. If you've seen the video, you know. If you've seen the video, you know.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Wait, I'm sorry. It's making me laugh. I used to have a friend back in high school when that song came out. So I'm aging myself.
Ooh.
And it was so funny. We'd be at lunch, and she'd have like the little plastic knife, and she'll put it behind her back, and then she'll be like, "I don't want to be," and she'll pull it out, "a murderer," and they used to tickle me. It used to make me laugh so hard. Murderer. Okay, I'm next. Oh no! Work in Raining Men.
Oh no, you gotta do
Which one? Wait, no. Yeah, we're still on the first one.
Oh, okay. I was like, no.
Which one are you voting for? Unfaithful or Umbrella?
Unfaithful Umbrella. I'm gonna go Unfaithful too. I'm going.
I would have gone with Umbrella. That's an upset.
It is an
That is
upset.
that's an
None of
upset.
these Unfaithful did not have All Time Low covering it. So
Work versus Raining Men. I'm gonna go with Work. I don't think I've ever heard Raining Men. So
the only Raining Man I know is that it's raining.
Raining Men. Yeah, that's the only one I know.
Hallelujah.
Mikey, where you going with?
Me?
Yes, Raining Men or Work.
I'm going with Work. I gotta go with Work.
Zay, what would you have voted for?
I was gonna pick Raining Man because I just have sentimental value attached to it too. So.
Okay. This was a banger. 4 or 5 seconds versus Diamond. Zay.
I'm gonna go with Diamond. I love Diamond. Diamonds in the sky. That's what I'm choosing.
Okay. Mikey.
I'm gonna go with 4 or 5 seconds. There are too many great people in there. We got Kanye and we got one of the former Beatles right in there. So it's just like too much musical history in that one song to just be like, and it's organic, it's live instruments.
We were supposed to be together. Like, what is you doing?
I'm also gonna vote for 4 or 5 seconds. You got Kanye, you got Rihanna, you got Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
All right, so I just listened to it because I was curious, and I would have picked that over Diamond too because that slaps.
Yes, Mike. Yes.
It does slap. 4 or 5 seconds slaps. Rude Boy versus James Joint. I'm gonna go with Rude Boy because I don't know James Joint. So,
Okay.
Mikey, where are you going with?
I'm going with James Joint. Y'all have to see these lyrics and hear the song. It is so amazing. She talks about smoking weed and breaking things and having really great intimate relations. So that's why James
And you can use one of the dildos that we talked about just a moment ago on the previous episode.
10% off.
Organiclovin.com.
I guess it's my turn, right?
Yes. You're the
You're
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
As much as I love James Joint, I'm going to go with Rude Boy.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Next, Take a Bow versus Get It Over With. Zay.
God. I'm gonna go with Get It Over With. I love Take a Bow though. Oh, that's when she did the Reloaded version. I was just like, this album is everything. I miss 2008.
Right?
So do I. I was young.
Man, 2008 was great.
Okay, I miss 2008. Okay,
It's a good year.
That was prime year for Scene Mike.
Nice. You were a scene kid?
Oh, I was a super scene kid.
What?
I was the epitome of a scene kid. In 2008, yes, in 2008, 2007, 2008, and 2009 is when I was like in a pop punk band and thought I was total hot shit. I wasn't.
I was gonna ask you a question, but I'll wait.
Mikey, where you going with? Take a Bow or Get It Over With?
I'll do Take a Bow because I can't get it over with in my head right now.
Get it over with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Take a Bow as well.
Oh,
Like I've heard Get It Over With, but I can't think of like the words. But I can instantly think of the words of Take a Bow.
You know, with this such like when you just chilling and you under somebody's influence and you just sitting there, you just be like, just saying.
Goodnight Gotham versus Disturbia. Zay.
Disturbia.
Mikey.
My first ballet class.
I'm gonna go with Disturbia too because that was my joint.
I'm also going with Disturbia.
Disturbia. Bum bum.
That does bring me back to like the late 2000s, like going to the club. That was always playing.
I wish that I could see you in the club.
Fishbowl, getting the fishbowls at
Oh my
Adam's
god.
Up.
Fish bowls, fatties. Ugh.
Oh, okay. Zay is thinking about our college experiences.
Yeah, that was pretty much that was my college experience. Get a fishbowl or just a bowl literally fishbowl full of liquor.
Yeah,
I don't know what was in it, but it was just liquor.
When times were simpler.
right.
We drove down that same street in Buffalo. It's called Chippewa, where all the like clubs and stuff are. We drove down that street in the middle of the day. It was bad. It was just garbage. It looks like it looks like nothing's there. Like it looks like all these places are like empty. Like it looks like none of them are ever open. They look like they've been abandoned.
When I used to do like carpet cleaning, we'd go in the day afterwards, and let me tell you, that wasn't fun.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine that.
Everywhere.
Ooh.
Also, I'm very upset that Disturbia has nothing to do with the Disturbia movie with Shia LaBeouf.
Isn't that crazy? Because it came out around the exact same time. This is supposed to go together.
I thought it was like part of the movie.
I thought he at least played in the movie.
They could have.
It's not on the soundtrack. Both came out in 2007. There's no reason.
There's no connection. So Numb featuring Eminem versus Sell Me Candy.
Sell me candy like a...
It's an upset that this is the song with Eminem that made it to the list. And like Love the Way You Lie didn't.
Oh, I forgot about that song.
You know,
it was overplayed. I'm gonna say that.
Love the Way You Lie reminded me too much of Airplanes.
Oh.
Airplanes in the night, got B.O.B. with Haley. So I was like, I already had that song.
Mike hates Haley. So.
I don't like Haley Williams.
You like Paramore at all?
I don't like Paramore.
Oh, that brings me to my next question, because I was going to ask you earlier, because you said you're a scene kid. Are you familiar with MSI, by the Self-Indulgence?
Yes, of course.
That was my very first concert in 2008. So I was in there at the Chicago at the Chicago House of Blues.
I never got to see them live.
They were awesome.
I regret that. I've seen a lot of bands live. They were one that I did not get to see live.
Oh, look at the footage. I swear it was crazy. You'll probably see me in Chicago 2008. Okay. Is it my turn or is it?
So it's. Oh, I didn't vote yet.
Oh,
so it would be. I'm gonna go with Sell Me Candy. I don't really remember Numb either. Sell Me Candy sounds like a better song though. Might be.
I put Numb in, but I'm gonna go with Sell Me Candy too.
That's because you have taste.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna choose Sell Me Candy because when my brother sings it, he does this ridiculous dance on the hook when the background guy goes, like he does the stupidest dance that has no value to the song whatsoever. But it's so funny and I think about it every single time. So I love Sell Me Candy. Plus it starts off like with like a conductor like clearing the orchestra and silencing everybody with like 3 taps. And then the song starts and I love that.
So Only Girl versus Pond to Replay.
Ooh, that's
Zay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Pond to Replay. I had a dance to this when I was in high school, so that
That song's a banger. I don't even care.
Where are you going with, Mikey?
I'm going with Pond to Replay also because everyone thought, I mean, at least I thought that Rihanna was going to be a one-hit wonder. I thought that was the only song we were going to get from her. And then here we are.
Yeah.
It was hidden. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm going with Pond the Replay too.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she was on a soap opera like once as a guest.
Was she?
Yeah, I don't think like she wasn't like a cast member. Like just like had her play a concert on the episode.
She was on one of those bad Bring It On movies. The one with Solange and Hayden Panettiere.
There is no such thing as a bad Bring It On movie.
The only good one is the first one.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. The first one's a banger. After that, they fall off hard.
It's those and Step It Up. Those movies slap.
Oh yeah, Step It Up was like it stepped down.
I watched all of them. I was in it.
Yeah, Rihanna was on All My Children. She sang SOS.
Oh,
I forgot about that
Wow.
song. That didn't even make this list.
I love SOS.
Oh, I forgot about that.
She has so many. She has 8 damn albums, so it's so hard to choose. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that because my mom watched All My Children, and I remember her being on there. Just
Nice.
random things I remember.
Damone secretly watched All My Children. Don't let him.
I watched it with her. I'm not gonna lie.
You put it on. She was the one that watched it with you.
That and One Life to Live.
Oh, I used to love One Life.
General Hospital.
I was never a big General Hospital.
I don't know the
really
difference.
liked General
I know
Hospital.
the only thing I
They
know
were
is
all like semi-connected. Like they were all in the same universe.
there was one.
Had to be.
There was one soap opera that Satan was on, and I don't know how that happened. Somebody was like, "The devil's in this." I was like, "What?"
Passions.
Of the Christ.
No, there was like this soap opera that was like magical, and I think that was it.
It
like,
was a regular. It was a regular soap opera.
I know there was one
It
that
was-
had vampires.
It was like 2000. Is it either the late 90s or early 2000s?
Okay.
And when I used to go to daycare, the owner's son would watch it, and I was like, "This is awkward."
We gotta look this up.
I'm gonna have to find out.
I know that there was one that had vampires.
That was Twilight.
I've never seen a full Twilight movie, so
It was Passions, Mike. I just looked it up. Yeah, because I remember it was in 1995. 1999. I'm sorry.
I was thinking of Port Charles.
It might have been, but I thought it was like a regular like General Hospital or something. So I don't know. I don't know soap operas.
They were all like in the same universe, but like people would like jump from like one to the other and be a totally different person, but it was clearly the same actor.
Yeah.
There's also one called Satan's Place, a soap opera from hell
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
from
never heard that one.
1988.
Never seen that one.
I'm sure that one got canceled pretty quick because that's like in the middle
I
of
think
like
it's a movie.
Satanic Panic, so probably didn't last very long. But anyway, Unfaithful versus Work. Zay.
Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna stick with Unfaithful. Old Faithful. Unfaithful.
I'm gonna go with Work still. I'm gonna go with Work.
Really, man.
I'm going to be faithful to unfaithful.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
4 or 5 seconds versus Rude Boy. That's a banger.
That is a banger.
I'm gonna go with Rude Boy only because technically 4 or 5 seconds isn't only a Rihanna song.
Okay, loophole. I like it.
Pretty much. Mikey.
I like it. I'm gonna go with Rude Boy because that video was off the chain. That was such a great video.
She is billed first on that song.
Oh, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Of course, as she should be.
Who's built? Is Kanye built second?
And what I'm looking at, Kanye West is billed second.
And then Paul McCartney.
And then
Because
Paul-
Paul doesn't sing. Paul just plays
probably
the
wrote
guitar.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine Paul wrote it.
Probably. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
lyrics, I'm thinking.
Is it my turn? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose Rude Boy.
Okay. Rude Boy
wow.
moves on.
Oh God, it's getting harder. I don't like this.
So it was written. I'm sorry. It was written by Kanye West and Paul McCartney and like 10 other people. Why does it take so many people to write a goddamn song? Especially
Writing
Paul
a song-
McCartney.
Writing a song is hard. Paul McCartney's also like 80 years old. Give the
Doesn't
man a
matter.
break.
That man should like just breathe and it's just a song. What won it?
Rude Boy.
Okay.
So Take a Bow versus Disturbia.
Same album. Okay. For this one, I am going to choose Take a Bow for sentimental reasons. So,
Mikey.
Oh my God, this is hard. You look so dumb right now.
Oh, I know that song.
Or Bum Bum Be Dum.
Go with Shia LaBeouf.
I'll go with Disturbia just because Mike said that.
Do it, Damone. Do it.
I'm gonna go with Take a Bow.
Oh, I hate you.
It's a better overall song. I feel like I like it better. Disturbia is good, but it can get kind of annoying. So I'm gonna go with Take a Bow. It's just her like showing off how good she can sing.
I also love how she looked like that. That's when she got the pixie cut and she had the dark. Oh my God,
She's beautiful in that video.
She looked amazing. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So Sell Me Candy versus Pond to Replay. It's Pond to Replay.
I don't know Sell Me
Thank
Candy,
you.
but what I think of is when I hear Sell Me Candy is I'm missing you like candy.
Mandy Moore.
Yeah, that's who that is.
I'm sorry.
I think of I Want Candy.
That's the other one I was thinking.
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter and someone else. I don't know who's really saying that.
I'm gonna go with Pond of Replay. I gotta go with Pond of Replay.
I love Sell Me Candy, but I'm going to choose Ponder Replay. It has, I just think of my fun high school choreography and my dad walking in on me and going like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, I just have good, lovely, horrible traumatic memories.
It's like, Daddy, I'm just being Rihanna. Leave me alone.
Don't you hear? Unfaithful versus Rude Boy. Zay.
I'm gonna choose Unfaithful. Unfaithful. Not that I'm unfaithful. I don't want anyone to get any impressions out here that I am unfaithful. But she had a desire because this man was so like everything. Like, anyway, don't be unfaithful, but Unfaithful is one of my favorites.
Mikey.
Same. Unfaithful. The videos are so good.
I would go with Rude Boy.
Okay.
But Unfaithful moves on. And then Take a Bow versus Pondy Replay. I'm going with this is a banger. I'm deep in thought. I'm gonna go with Take a Bow.
We might need to take a break so we can really think about this.
Oh, it sounds like you're tired.
Yeah, a little tired.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada. Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com, and you can plug in code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. It's promo code T13 for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
Okay, so I hope you guys use that break to think of what you're going with. So, Mikey, what is it? Take a bow or ponder replay?
It is take a bow. Let's take a bow.
Zay?
I too shall choose taking of the bows.
I want a guava mango. Those flavors sound good.
Repsports.com, promo code T13. So, Unfaithful versus Take a Bow.
Two ballads. I didn't see this coming, actually. I saw like two like really high energy songs at the end. So we got two ballads. Okay, I have to think about this.
You look so dumb right now.
Or, I don't want to be a murderer.
A murderer.
Oh God.
I was like, story of my life. Switching for the right.
I don't need any extra influences right now.
If you want, I could have Mikey vote and then come back to you.
Yeah, let go ahead.
Okay, Mikey, what are you going with?
Unfaithful.
I'm going with Take a Bow, so you're the tiebreaker.
Ooh.
Oh gosh. Okay. The peer pressure. I am going to select Unfaithful. I've stuck with it the whole way, so I'm going to choose Unfaithful.
So you were faithful to Unfaithful.
No,
Unfaithful, and voted that Unfaithful is the greatest Rihanna track of all time.
All right. The piano theme.
And the handsome man.
Ooh, her hair was really nice.
It
The
was.
theater setting.
It was such a great song, but like I loved it. It wasn't my favorite album overall, but it was the best song. Like, I love that song. Ugh.
And rumor is she might drop an album this year. Who knows?
I mean,
It's been a
Knock on
while.
wood. Knock on wood.
Yeah, it's been a while. So been a while.
It's been a while since
hold my head up. So we're gonna do plugs now. So again, tell the people where they can find your guys' show and communicate with you.
Oh yeah. So again, thank you all so much for having us. And of course, I'm Xay De, and this is Mikey, my lovely co-host. We are from the Black to the Future podcast, emphasis on the Black, queer, feminist, womanist experience in our country. Just working to dismantle some of those things that are problematic and hard to kind of like for people to understand. We try to make it digestible and easy, fun, and we have like way too much fun that we actually just recorded an episode earlier. So you can find that on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Black to the Future. You can follow me on Instagram. I think it's right there on the screen at pinkprincess_Xay. Or if you want to just follow me on Twitter, because I have fun tweets sometimes, you can take out the underscore and it'll still be the same. So please interact with us. We love talking to people about various things and topics and stuff like that. So you want to throw anything in there, Matt?
and we just have a lot of fun. It's very much this style. I do my homework. So we talk about things, what's going on in the world, from like the Olympics to January 6th and the insurgency that occurred, to what it means to be Black and queer, and what it means to be non-binary, just all these different intersections. How does that pertain to different holidays? And it's a fun journey, and me and Zay are just very, very goofy when we're talking about it. Even when it's like serious topics, we make sure that we laugh and have a good time. So please, yeah, check us out.
Make sure you guys go check that out. I be tweeting, so follow me on Twitter at the Money Colt. DAMONEYCOLT, like the team. Go Colts, gonna win the Super Bowl.
No. You're not even gonna make playoffs this year. Get out of here.
Shut up.
Who's your quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, he'll be fine.
He's gonna get injured, and he's gonna. No, you're done.
In Ballard, we trust. Anyway, so, I tweet about football, pro wrestling, MMA, politics, and just random thoughts just pop up in my head. Like that time I said Tina Turner was better than Beyonce, and I meant that. Yeah, just random things pop in my head I tweet about sometimes. So follow me on Twitter. Mike, where can the people find you?
You can find me on TikTok, Hi-Fi Mike. You can find me on Twitter, Hi-Fi_Mike. And then you can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. You can also stop at our store and pick up a nice shirt like this Hi-Fi Mike t-shirt, or a debatable t-shirt, or some stickers, a whole bunch of shit. And I haven't had to do these outros in a very long time, since that was someone
Keith's
else.
job.
Keith's job. You need to have just to pre-record it. I'll just press the button.
We could. Well, not now. It's a little late.
Well, yeah, it's a little late now. I mean, we have till tomorrow.
Wake up, Keith. But yeah, follow everything on t13media.com. All the good shit's there. And again, thank you guys for being on. We'll definitely have you on again. I hope you guys had fun. And that's been this episode of Debatable. Case closed.
Adjourn. Thank you.